This week, we are going to be taking a look at the second Wishlist Wednesday winner of the year. And then we're going to take a look at a couple of the best sellers of last year's big sale. So if you are new to Snuggly Monkey, November is our customer appreciation month, and we do a couple of different events. Wishlist Wednesdays is something where every Wednesday, one lucky Snuggly Monkey customer will win items from their wish list. I pack a box and I ship it out to them as a surprise. Anyone is eligible to enter. You just have to create a wish list on snugglymonkey.com. And then we pick a winner each week. There are, I think, 3 more chances left to win. We run this through the first week of December. And then the other big event is our big customer appreciation sale, which is coming up this Friday. It is for the public. It is a 12-hour sale. It is 25% off your entire order. It will start at 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time on Friday, November 14th, and it ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday evening. If you are a newsletter subscriber, you will receive a newsletter tomorrow that will have a special early access coupon code that allows you to start shopping at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific on Friday morning. Otherwise, at noon, you will see the coupon code pop up on our website, on our social media, and that's what you'll need to enter in order to get your 25% off. The sale, it's the only sale of its kind that we do. We only do 2 sales each year. This one in November, another one in July, but this one is the biggest one. So it's very, very popular, has been historically. There'll be a lot more information about it, like I said, in that newsletter that goes out tomorrow. But a couple of things to keep in mind is due to the volume of orders that we get, our order processing time slows down significantly come Friday. So while we normally try to get orders out within the first 24 to 48 hours of when you place it, sale orders can take up to 7 to 10 days to get shipped out just because of the volume. And we kind of go through the order queue in the order that the orders come in, and that's how we get them shipped out. So if you have not signed up for our newsletter, you have probably until about this evening tonight to go to our website and sign up for the shop newsletter. And then tomorrow you'll receive the email that has the early access code. Or you can just jump onto the site at noon on Friday to take advantage of the sale. So let's jump into Wishlist Wednesday, week number 2. This week's Wishlist Wednesday winner is Alessandra in Connecticut. And she is going to be getting this box with some items from her wish list. So let's take a look at what she's going to be receiving. So the first item that she had on her wish list is the Art Bin Slimline magnetic case. This is a really nice, thin little storage case. It is lined with a magnet. So on here, you can toss your needles on here, pins, scissors, and they will stay on the magnet. Has a nice little snap closure to keep things nice and safe in there. If you don't need the magnet, we also have the same exact case in clear that doesn't have a magnet, but is the same exact size. But she asked for the magnetic one, so she's getting that one. She also had a Tickle Buddy tool on her wish list. If you're not familiar with this tool, this is an embroidery tool. It is used to help you get your stitches to lay flat. So if you're doing cross-stitch needle points, satin stitches, you would use this tool in your hand to kind of smooth out your threads if you're using more than one strand in order to get them to lie nice and flat on your fabric instead of lying crossed. So it helps your satin stitches look really nice and professional and smooth all the way across. So that was on her wish list. So she's getting one of those. She also asked for a pair of the Putford scissors from Kelmscott Designs. These are super cute. I've been selling these for probably about 12, 13 years, and these consistently have been bestsellers over the years. They have really nice big finger holes here, so they're really comfortable for all different hand sizes. They have a nice sharp tip, and they're adorable. So she's got a pair of the Pupford scissors coming to her. She asked for one of the Liberty of London charm packs. These are actually the 2.5-inch squares. We get these from Alice Caroline. Uh, every shipment that we get is a different assortment of colors. They usually try to throw a rainbow selection in there, but other than that, sometimes we get reds, sometimes greens, pinks, blues. This is a blend of reds and blues. We have these packs in the 2.5-inch square, but we also have them in larger 5-inch squares. We also have the Liberty of London pre-cut hexagons. If you're doing any hexy projects that you would like some Liberty of London. In addition to the Liberty pre-cuts, we also do carry several charm packs of different fabric lines that come out. We have a couple charm packs that we kind of are evergreen and we have them all the time. And we also have the mini charm packs that are 2.5-inch squares. So charm packs are very popular in quilting. You can put a quilt together very quickly and easily with a charm pack. They're great, especially this size with the 1-inch hexagons. These are great for English paper piecing. If you want to put together an English paper piecing project with colors that you know will go together and coordinate, this 2.5-inch will fit the 1-inch hexies really, really nicely on there. They're great for boro projects. So if you want to, you put your base cloth down, put all your little charm squares on it, and then stitch over them. It's a really quick and easy project. So you can use pre-cuts for all sorts of different things. So she's got her little Liberty of London squares in there. The next thing that was on her list is a hoop frame from Modern Hoopla. This is the 3-inch frame in white. If you are not familiar with these frames, they are fantastic. This is a larger one. This is a 6-inch one in the dark walnut stain. And the way that these frames work is that you actually pop your embroidery hoop inside the frame. So it makes the frame changeable. You can switch out what you put in your frame seasonally if you just want to hang the frame. In order to get your frame, your hoop in here, you pop the frame in the back, and then the hoop frame comes with these little cardboard inserts, and you just stick them into the side in order to wedge your hoop in there, and that'll keep your hoop in place. This works with a variety of different embroidery hoops. Usually the colonial embroidery hoops work really well in there. Excuse me, I got some fabric fluff in my throat. So we have the hoop frames in the 6-inch round, and then we have the 3-inch size in round, in hexagon, and in square. But if you need a different size than that, you need, I think they go all the way up to 12-inch. You can visit Kate's website, modernhoopla.co, and she has all the sizes on her site, so you can order from her directly as well if you're looking to get a different size frame than what we typically carry. She also has some different shapes on her site that I don't stock. So feel free to take a look at her site if you're looking for a hoop frame. And the last thing in Alessandra's box is she asked for the stylish sewing tote kit from Zaka Workshops. These patterns are great. They include the printed pattern, sewing pattern, and then they include the hardware for you to make one of the bags. So this includes the printed pattern and this metal hardware here that you use for the frame of the bag. It doesn't include any of the fabrics that you're going to need or any other supplies like that, but it does have the pattern and the hardware. Pretty much all of the Zaka Workshop kits work that way. You get the pattern, and then you get the hardware that you need, specialty hardware, in order to make that bag. In addition to the complete kits, if you liked this and you wanted to make several of these for gifts, we do also carry several of their hardware packs so that you can get this and then get additional hardware so that you can make more of the bags. Those tube frame bags, they work kind of like this. They're really fun to make. They're quick and easy, and they make this kind of really nice, wide open bag. Um, so she asked for the stylish sewing totes. So that's in her box. And then she's going to be getting one of the Snuggly Monkey double-sided canvas project bags to keep all of her goodies in there. So that is this week's Wishlist Wednesday winner. I hope that Alessandra enjoys all of her items, and we'll be getting that off in the mail to her today. So now I wanted to talk a little bit about Toyo toolboxes because every year they are some of the best sellers during our big sale. And I know several folks are very curious about them, so I wanted to give you a closer look at all the different styles. So the most popular style is the T190, and that is this adorable little box. So all the Toyo toolboxes, they are made in Japan. They are stainless steel, so they're magnetic. This one I use to keep a lot of my marking pens and also some sashiko needles. There's a needle minder on here. So like I said, these are magnetic, so you can easily attach magnets on here. I had a customer last month who got a series of these, and she made a magnetic board in her workroom, and then she took these and kind of adhered them onto the board. It was very cool looking. So there's lots of things you can do with these. They're quite spacious. They hold quite a bit of stuff. You can see all my different marking pens. I've got thimbles in there. These come in a rainbow of colors. We have them in red, pink, coral, orange, yellow, blue, green tea, glacier, all sorts of colors. So these are the most popular by far. Then there is the little baby one. This is the T150. The cool thing about this series is these little divots here on the lid and the little feet on the bottom, they can nest into each other. So the T150s, even though they're smaller, the little feet can also nest into the top divots of the T190, so you can stack them up really nicely on your shelves. The T150 opens in the other direction and is a little bit smaller. Again, magnetic, holds a whole bunch of different supplies. If you're looking for a smaller, more portable box, they're more limited in colors. These come in black, orange, glacier, yellow, and blue. But that's the T150. The big one, the ST350. This is the cantilevered toolbox. So when the tariffs first came into play, I stopped carrying these for a while because they got really expensive. But I have brought them back for the holidays. And this is actually my personal one. I no longer carry the silver color because they've introduced a whole bunch of fun new colors. So for the holiday season, I have them in red, in lilac. This is the lilac one. I have them in the live coral, the pink, blue, green. So there's a whole bunch of fun colors. So this big one is fantastic. It holds a ton of stuff. For the first layer, you open it up and you have these two trays on the top. It comes with all of these little metal dividers, and there's slots all up and down the top trays so that you can make custom sized storage areas on the top. So you can divide this up any way that you want. And then it does cantilever. It opens up and you have a large storage area on the bottom that can hold. These are the Wonderfill, one of the Wonderfill sets that holds 12 different balls of Wonderfill. You can easily fit 2, even 3 of those boxes in the bottom, and you still have this whole big area down here. So this big one can hold a whole ton of supplies. It's a great storage solution if you're looking for kind of a big storage, and it folds up, so it makes it really easy to carry and take this with you to retreats, to sewing dates with your friends, that kind of stuff. So that is the big ST350, the cantilevered box. The next size down from that is the Y350. And then, so that's what this one looks like. It's quite big. Um, it does not have the various levels that the ST350 does. It has one large storage area. And then it has this very, very secure latch. This is the live coral color, and the ST350, the 190 all come in this color as well. And then the last size that we have is called the T320. This is a very, very popular size as well. It is bigger than the 190, but it's a really nice manageable size that it's easy to carry. The same secure latch on the front, and you have all of this storage space inside. And so these also come in a wide variety of colors, red, lilac. This is what they call shocking pink. So this is a bright pink color. It comes in the coral, in the blue, and I think in the antique green. We also have this one. So those are the Toyo toolboxes. Like I said, they are always very, very popular during the big sale. We just got a big restock of them in this morning, so we're pretty well stocked on those. In case any of those were on your wish list. A couple of other things that I wanted to share with you. I was kind of looking around and trying to think of what are some of my favorite things that are in the shop. And so this is a fairly new, this is from the Daylight Company, and it is a portable lamp and magnifier. So at the Sip and Stitch gatherings that we do here in downtown Durham once a month, at one of the first ones, one of the regulars, Robin, she brought this lamp in and everybody fell in love with it because it is, you see it folds flat. And then it has a magnifier built into the lid here. And then it has a fantastically bright daylight. It is cordless. It's rechargeable. It works so well that seriously, every time we go to Sip and Stitch, somebody new has one of these. It comes with the storage pouch, so you can take it with you very easily. It's great if you're looking for a good stitching light, and you would like the added benefit of having a magnifier. The Daylight portable lamp is fantastic. I'm a big fan, and I've been using it a lot lately. Another thing that I have been using a lot is this is one of the little Maori storage boxes. We have these in a bunch of different patterns and designs. This is one of the Ruby Star Society, their juice box design. And take all this stuff out. The tote itself folds flat. So you can lift the bottom and it folds into this flat little thing. But it has a little mesh pouch on the inside if you want to store things. So this is how the box itself comes, but you can add on, this is the Maori insert for the mini boxes, and it fits inside of this size perfectly. So then it gives you a little divider to divide up your little box. So I keep this on the couch right next to me. My many, many glasses that I have, I store in there. This is my little embroidery toolbox that has all of my kind of most commonly used notions, my needle threaders, needles, all my clover pins, thread conditioner. And so that's in there. I keep a bunch of marking pens in here. Some spare thread snips are in here. Glasses cleaner cloth is in here. So this very cute little box. And like I said, these are from Maori. We have them in a bunch of different designs, different colors. They're really fun and they've been very popular lately. Since I was kind of on this storage kick, I pulled out some more of my favorite storage that we have in the shop. These little plastic boxes with the puppy on them. I love these boxes. They hold, so these right now are holding a bunch of blocks that I'm about to turn into a mini quilt. These are different sashiko coasters that I've turned into little blocks. So it's great for storing quilt blocks, but this is also fantastic for storing Wonderfill pearl cotton balls. You can fit about 16 of them in here. When I was working on the Allison Glass Kantha quilt, that's what I kept all of my pearl cotton in, was one of these boxes. They're really nice and light, and they make great storage for a whole bunch of different things. But if you're looking for an easy way to carry around about 16 balls of Wonderfill pearl cotton, this is a great little storage box for that. And another fun storage tool, this also comes from Modern Hoopla, the maker of the frames. And this is her bobbin storage stick. So these are obviously all of my Cosmo embroidery floss on the little plastic bobbins. There are 12 little slots here so that you can put all your bobbins there. It has a handy little magnet built into the front over here that can store your needle, your scissors, keep them nice and where you know where they are. So I keep this on right next to me when I'm stitching on the side of my couch. I was recently working on an embroidery project that had a ton of different colors in it. And I love the way that it's set up on this diagonal. So it's really easy for you to see not just the numbers on your bobbins, but the colors really easily. So I use this a lot when I'm doing specific embroidery projects that require a bunch of different colors. So this is the bobbin floss holder from Modern Hoopla. And then the final little storage thing that I wanted to share that I don't know that folks always know are on the website. These are our book rings. So this is part of my Olympus Sashiko thread collection. Since I store all of my Olympus Sashiko skeins in braids, these rings are fantastic for storing them. I was recently doing a separate project with just these rainbow colors, so I have those on a separate ring for right now. But these rings come in 3 different sizes. We have them in the 4-inch size, the 6-inch size, and the 8-inch. This one here is the 6-inch. I have used the 8-inch before. These hoops, these book rings work really well with these bobbins. The little hole on the top fits in very nicely. And so you can store a whole bunch of floss bobbins on here. I once did an embroidery project that had 42 different colors. And so I stored all 42 of those colors on this big 8-inch ring. It was very handy. The nice thing about these is that they have these screw closures, so it's not going to accidentally open up on you. It opens up so you can very easily take the color that you need out and then close it back up. So those are they're called book rings. And like I said, we have them in 4, 6, and 8-inch. So that is pretty much what I pulled to show you today. We are very much in getting ready for the big sale mode this week. So I will be back again next week, next Wednesday, with our 3rd Wishlist Wednesday winner. So if you want to be entered for a chance to win some of the items from your wish list, just go ahead and create a wish list on snugglymonkey.com and you're automatically entered. All right. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week and I will see you again soon. Bye.